Hey, what's going on everybody? It's ETAPRIME back here again. Today I want to talk a little bit about AYANEO Remake. Now if you're not familiar with this, it's totally fine because it was just announced a little while ago. And in my opinion, what they're doing here is actually really awesome. Recently, they posted a press conference over on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description. And as you can see on screen right now, we've got a lot of, older and retro consoles, got some computers, some handhelds, even some older handsets with built-in keyboards or slide-out keyboards. And first and foremost, AYANEO is definitely known as a handheld console manufacturer, but with AYANEO Remake, they do have some other devices on the way, and you know I love my mini PCs, and yeah, they've got a couple of those on the way also. Now in their press conference, they did show off a bunch of devices, and I kind of want to start from the top, and the first one here is the AYANEO Slide. Now, obviously, a lot of us have seen this. It's kind of been in the works for a little while now. And they took a lot of inspiration from the older handsets with the slide-out keyboards or even just, front-facing keyboards in general. Overall, this is one that I definitely want to get my hands on. It's got that slide-up screen, powered by a Ryzen 7 7840U. And yeah, it should be an awesome little handheld for sure. I've always liked the design they've showed off, and since it's called the Slide, we've got that slide-up screen. Underneath will reveal that keyboard. Moving over to the second product they showed off, a lot of inspiration for this definitely came from the Nintendo DS and the Nintendo 3DS. They've actually got two different variants of this, and this is known as the AYANEO Flip. We've got a clamshell design here with that flip-up screen, built-in backlit keyboard, analog sticks, D-pad, shoulders, triggers around back. But they're also going to be offering another variant of the Flip known as the Flip DS. This will definitely give you an idea of what's going on here. Flip-up screen, we've got a secondary screen underneath, and there's a lot that they could do with this. I'd love to see how they implement the software. It'd be really cool to be able to play games on that and the big screen at the same time. But I think having just your whole control center on that secondary screen would be awesome. Being able to launch games, adjust the TDP, change your frame rate, and everything like that would be pretty awesome on that secondary screen. Now, I'm not exactly sure how many people are going to be interested in this. Now, I do think it's a really cool concept, and I'd love to see how they can implement different features with that second screen. But along with those handhelds they announced in their Remake line, they also announced some mini PCs, and this is what I'm more interested in right now. I love to see new designs for these mini PCs, and at the time of making this video, we're not exactly sure what CPU or APU they'll be using, but obviously AYANEO is really known for using AMD, so I could definitely see them using something like a Phoenix Point APU, maybe even something a little higher end. Now the first one here is known as the AM01. Took a lot of inspiration from the Macintosh, and I do love this design. I think it looks really good. Plenty of space in here for cooling. Hopefully we do get USB 4. Not exactly sure if we'll have a dedicated GPU, but the newer RDNA 3i GPUs do an amazing job. And if they can implement a really nice cooler for this, we could definitely take that TDP up on the AM01. If you're not into the Macintosh design, that's totally fine, because they also announced the AM02. Which is obviously going to take some inspiration from the NES, and this does have a built-in feature that we haven't seen in a lot of mini PCs on the market. Looks like we're going to get a built-in screen up top. Now this one also looks really good. It's got that retro modern vibe going on. Round back, it looks like we do have dual Ethernet, HDMI, DisplayPort, bunch of USBs, and again this one is known as the Retro Mini PC AM02. There was a couple other things announced, like a new battery bank made by AYANEO, and the design here I think looks really great, but one kind of mysterious product that they kind of gave us a little bit of a teaser for is the Pocket DMG. AYANEO has already kind of dipped their toes in the Android market, and it would make sense if this ran Android with a pretty decent SoC installed. I love the DMG Style Handheld, so when I say DMG, I mean original Game Boy. We didn't get a full look, they just gave us kind of some teaser shots here. Little roller wheel over on this side. Looks like we will have triggers and shoulder buttons. And I think we're going to at least get one analog stick on this unit. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to go with dual analog sticks, but it does look like in the lower left-hand corner we'll get at least one there. But I've been waiting for a really powerful DMG style handheld, and I think they could definitely pull it off. And offering this in a few different color variants would also be really awesome. So yeah, looks like AYANEO does have some really great plans for handhelds and mini PCs coming down the road. The Pocket DMG and the two mini PCs, the AM01 and the AM02, are the things that I'm most interested in. Obviously, I do a lot of mini PCs over here on the channel, and to see something new like this is just really awesome in my opinion. They also have the AYANEO Remake webpage up. I'll leave a link in the description. It'll give you a closer look at everything. But I'd like to know from you in the comments below, which one are you most excited about? The Slide, the Flip DS, the Pocket DMG, or are you interested in checking out those mini PCs? Because I know I am. And it would be really nice to have an awesome cooler in this little thing here. I just think it looks so good. A little bit of customization here. I cannot wait until these release. Let me know your thoughts down below. And again, I will leave some links in the description. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. And like always, thanks for watching.